Back again to the jet plane channel. As reports of the Silent Hunter's deployment continue to circulate, defense analysts emphasize that the system's appearance may reflect a broader shift in Russia's military doctrine. Faced with sustained drone pressure and resource constraints, Moscow appears increasingly focused on asymmetric and high-efficiency technologies that can counter large numbers of low-cost threats without exhausting missile stockpiles. Operationally, laser systems like the Silent Hunter are best suited for point defense, protecting critical infrastructure such as military bases, ammunition depots, border facilities, and energy installations. In Belgorod, a region repeatedly targeted by drone strikes, this capability is particularly significant. The ability to neutralize drones without explosive interception reduces the risk of secondary damage in civilian areas. However, limitations remain. Laser weapons are highly dependent on environmental conditions. Fog, rain, smoke, and dust can degrade beam effectiveness, while power supply and cooling requirements restrict continuous operation. These constraints suggest that the Silent Hunter is not a replacement for conventional air defense, but rather a complementary layer within a broader defensive network. The reported use of the system also feeds into an intensifying global debate over arms proliferation and technology transfer. While China maintains that it does not provide weapons to Russia, the line between civilian, dual-use, and military technology continues to blur. Directed energy systems, once considered niche capabilities, are now emerging as strategic assets with real-world impact. For Ukraine and its supporters, the emergence of laser defenses may accelerate efforts to develop countermeasures, including hardened drone designs, thermal shielding, rapid maneuvering, and coordinated swarm tactics intended to saturate laser engagement limits. This evolving contest reflects the dynamic nature of modern warfare, where adaptation often occurs faster than formal doctrine. Looking ahead, the Silent Hunter's battlefield presence may serve as an early indicator of conflicts to come. As energy weapons mature, they are likely to spread beyond experimental units into regular military formations. The skies over future war zones may become contested not only by missiles and aircraft, but by invisible beams capable of disabling threats in seconds. What began as a localized report from Belgorod could therefore represent a defining moment, one that underscores how rapidly warfare is changing and how emerging technologies are reshaping the balance between offense and defense in the 21st century. The continued discussion surrounding the Silent Hunter laser system underscores a critical reality of modern conflict. The battlefield is rapidly becoming a testing ground for next-generation weapons. What is unfolding in Belgorod is not merely a defensive response to drone attacks, but a live demonstration of how emerging technologies are being accelerated from prototype to combat use under wartime pressure. Experts point out that the integration of laser weapons into active defense networks could fundamentally alter cost dynamics in warfare. Drones that cost only thousands of dollars to build have forced defenders to expend missiles worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, per interception. Laser systems disrupt this imbalance by offering a sustainable, low-cost counter, potentially shifting strategic momentum back toward defenders. Moreover, the Silent Hunter's presence may influence military planning far beyond Eastern Europe. Armed forces worldwide are closely monitoring its performance, reliability, and adaptability under combat conditions. Successful engagements could validate years of research into directed energy weapons and encourage faster adoption across Asia, the Middle East, and NATO-aligned nations. Politically, the situation adds another layer of complexity to global power alignments. Even without formal confirmation of arms transfers, the perception of Chinese-origin weapons appearing in Russia's war effort carries diplomatic consequences. It intensifies scrutiny of supply chains, export controls, and the role of emerging defense technologies in proxy conflicts. There is also a symbolic dimension to the Silent Hunter's deployment. Lasers, once associated with futuristic warfare concepts, are now visibly shaping real-world outcomes. This shift reinforces the idea that dominance in future conflicts may depend less on sheer firepower and more on technological integration, data processing, and energy control. As the war continues to evolve, Belgorod may become remembered not only as a contested border region, but as one of the first locations where directed energy weapons moved from theory into practical, repeatable combat use. The implications of that transition extend far beyond Russia and Ukraine, signaling a new chapter in global military competition. In an era where innovation moves faster than diplomacy, the Silent Hunter's reported action serves as a reminder. The next revolution in warfare is already underway, and it is unfolding in real time. As the conflict continues to evolve, the appearance of China's Silent Hunter laser system on the battlefield marks more than just a tactical development. It signals a fundamental shift in the nature of modern warfare. What was once considered futuristic technology is now being tested in real combat, under real pressure, and with real consequences. The events unfolding in Belgorod remind the world that wars are no longer fought solely with missiles, tanks, and aircraft. They are increasingly shaped by precision, automation, and invisible forces operating at the speed of light. Directed energy weapons like the Silent Hunter may redefine air defense, challenge drone dominance, and reshape military strategy for years to come. As global powers race to adapt, one question remains. Is this the beginning of a new era of warfare, where lasers replace missiles and technology decides the outcome before the first explosion is heard? The battlefield is changing, the rules are evolving, and the world is watching.